Hey gang, welcome to my renovation here on Iris Street. My name's Adam and this is the 103rd week. The entire week is spent on the porch outside. Most of the concrete leveling is wrapped up and the framing begins. I'll have a little bit more framing next week, but luckily my windows arrived early, so as soon as I'm done with framing and putting the sheathing on, I can start popping the windows in and getting this thing sealed back up. Let's take a look. I start the week by pouring the finishing concrete in the new footers. This needs to be level and smooth. The concrete slab has cracks and uneven sections, so I'll have to pour a layer of leveling compound before framing. I clean the surface and remove the old center post. I remove at least 1 inch of the old post so the leveling compound can gain solid purchase. Two by fours are clamped to the edge of the pad. This forms a retaining skirt for the leveling compound. A bonding primer is mixed for application. The first coat is prepared at a ratio of 1 part water to 1 part primer. The primer is applied to the slab and requires 30 minutes to dry. A second coat is applied at full strength. After an hour, the primer has dried and is ready to receive leveling compound. Leveling compound is composed of a very fine polymer mixed cement, and thus a respirator is required during mixing. After 24 hours, the first coat of leveling compound is dry, and I can move on to the finishing pours. Only fine cracks and edge feathering are left. I found that mixing smaller batches in a 5-gallon bucket was easier and produced fewer dry clumps. While the second coat dries, I start measuring for the pressure-treated base planks. In the evening, my amazing girlfriend got us tickets to an event called the Lights Festival outside of Hudson. After the sun sets, thousands of people come together to launch paper lanterns into the night sky. Some people are celebrating a big event in life. Other people are healing from a loss. For us, we were just there to see what it was all about, and it ended up being a pretty nice evening. Although many people struggled to get their lanterns into the sky, everyone eventually got the knack of it, and before long, the sky was filled with these glowing orbs. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back next year, but if we do, we'll be sure to bring warmer clothes. Colorado evenings start getting a little bit chilly in October. By Sunday, all of the leveling compound is dry, so I can anchor the pressure-treated base planks. An impact drill is used to create 3/8" holes 4 inches deep. A layer of construction adhesive is applied to help secure the planks and to create a weatherproof seal. This step is critical. Concrete anchor bolts ensure the plank stays firmly in place. With the base planks anchored, I can move on to framing the individual walls. Starting with the south wall, I use a Sharpie and a speed square to mark the stud locations. Dimensional lumber is cut to length and is laid out before assembly. At this point in the project, I'm pretty good at the correct order of operations for assembly and get strong nail joints through all studs, trimmers, and headers. I like my walls to fit tight, and this one fit tight. Thanks to a heavy-duty F-clamp that my dad let me borrow, I'm able to maneuver large heavy objects like this wall into position fairly easily. Once in position, nails through the top and bottom plate anchor the wall in place. I end the day by constructing one more wall section for the east wall. On Monday, I used my lunch break to finish erecting the first of 3 of these east wall segments. The week ends with some drywalling after work on Tuesday. I mixed the drywall compound with enough water to ensure the tape won't blister. The focus tonight is on the 2 upstairs bedrooms, particularly filling in the tape between the wall and the ceiling. That's a wrap on week 103. Join me next week for the enclosing of the porch and possibly some window installation. Until then, happy renovating.